Hey, what's up, traders? This is the watch list video for tomorrow, Thursday already. Yeah, Thursday, March 2nd. There's a kind of another narrow range day on the SPY. I'm still making my money playing pullbacks on strong stocks. I had a very nice day, actually. Let me give a hat tip to Jacob D. This was on our Gap playlist. Bear with me a second here. I always forget I have it on extended hours watching to see what's going on in after hours. But anyway, this is what ONCS looked like about 10 minutes in. Jacob put the idea in chat, the red to green, which is basically through the open or even over 230, the early high. And within 5 minutes, it was at 265. Might not sound like much unless it might not sound like much unless you're a day trader and you know how much percentage-wise that is in a very short period of time. I thought that was a neat little heads up. CDIO, Ramesh, called this, as it was curling up, the early high. I'm hovering over, there's the opening candle. The early high was 342 and it opened at 340. As it was curling up, Ramesh gave the idea back through 340, which is a red to green with a high of day above and a gapper from yesterday. Did not stop out and ended up going over 7 by the end of the day. I also called a fives buy zone setup that I know Tamer got. I don't know how many people got it, but when it, near the 520, looking for a revisit of this earlier high of day, which was 431, it coincided perfectly with our fives buy zone. Actually went down to 431 to the penny. You see that a lot. I didn't get that, but I got a couple other pullbacks in it. I made most of my money today in CDIO, but not on either one of those two calls. Both very nice though, right? Again, I was playing pullbacks in it. So there's just a couple highlights. I know Jonathan L gave an entry in SRPT. I got a whole number flush in BLNK, even though it ended up rolling over. I'll put this up because I remember it. I put out the idea whole number flush fives buys zone. I think I was bidding at 91, and it actually got filled at exactly. Wait, I might be wrong here. 96. I must be thinking of some other stock. Anyway, I don't know what that one was. Maybe it was 96. I got told. Anyway, it bounced to 1027. I got to pause the video now just so I can see. Hold on. All right, I got filled at 96. I just checked. I checked some other trades from today to see if I got filled something at 91. For some stupid reason, that number sticks in my head. But anyway, mid fives buy zone, looking for the whole number flush. I actually had somebody else in chat also say they got filled at 96. Again, doesn't look like much, but when you get filled at 996 and then it bounces pretty quickly to 1027, that's a neat little trade, right? And I literally caught the bottom of that bounce. It ended up rolling over. Don't care. Even our bounce play setups, if you pick the proper stock and make sure that it meets all the parameters, for me, the most important one is, hey, who's winning here, bulls or bears, right? Is it strong enough to bid on a whole number flush or bid in the fives buy zone? And this one to me was really nice move, lower volume on the pullback. Thought it might flush 10, and so 96 was my fill. And again, look at it. By the end of the day, it's ugly, and I made money going long on it. So anyway, that's just a couple highlights from the day. I'm going to go into what I'm watching for tomorrow because it's kind of a lengthy list, and I want to keep these videos manageable, not stupid long, right? LION, which by the way, speaking of weird action, this one closed at 1174, just all over the map. So I'm not going to spend any more time on it, but I do want to keep it on watch. I think if it trades in a narrow range tomorrow and then breaks out of it to the upside, it could squeeze just because of the way it trades. NRDY, nice volume, strong close. We'll see if we get a follow-through setup. BGS had earnings, nice little breakout. We'll see if we get a follow-through setup. CDIO, very extended. But man, the way it moved today, I'm going to watch it, for the next 7 days. So it goes on a chart. CDTX, nice breakout today. We'll see if it gives a follow-through setup. Triple D, which is a 3D printer play. Nice volume today and pretty strong, I believe, on earnings. We'll watch that one tomorrow. AMPY. I like this one. Nice volume, pretty strong close. And you've got today's high and then the high from early November as potential catalysts above. HYPR, pretty close to a breakout here after yesterday, and then today kind of a quiet inside day. Didn't even trade a million shares today, so I'm not in love with it, but I'm going to put it on watch. AEHR has been a very strong stock. I'm going to watch that one. Man, my list is long today. BVS had the pop yesterday, closed way off its highs. Today, a nice inside day that was a green candle. Goes on long watch. ISEE breaking out or trying to break out. We're going to watch that one. CHS is Chico's. Had the big pop yesterday. Inside day today. Maybe through 6 tomorrow, knowing that today's high is 605 and yesterday's high is 620. You got a stacked catalyst scenario there. BHC just goes back on bounce watch. I'm not in love with it, but it did have this pop and it's been flagging ever since. And then LPSM was on bounce watch today. And another red day just goes right back on bounce watch for tomorrow. A lengthy list. We'll also add gappers in the pre-market and hopefully find some decent trades tomorrow. I'm done babbling. We'll see you guys in the chat room.